Good morning. My name is Dustin Klein, Publisher and Chief Content Officer of Smart Business. I'm honored to welcome you to the Smart 50. We're here today to recognize the leaders of 50 organizations in Western Pennsylvania and the greater Pittsburgh region who have built sustainable businesses on the foundation of innovation and creating impact. Now, this event is all about you. We hope you enjoy the conversation and, more importantly, today's celebration. Now, we're so pleased to have you all join us here this morning, especially since we've been able to pivot to a virtual conference during these tough times. Thank you to those of you who were able to join us last night for the Honorees VIP event. It was really great to see as many of you as possible in person, and we hope that you enjoyed getting back together, I'll bet in a smaller group. Now, we'll be fully back in person for the whole conference next year, so we're very elated about that. When we developed the Smart 50 nearly a decade ago, the goal was to recognize leaders of the smartest organizations in this region for doing what it takes to remain relevant, engaging customers, employees, and vendors, and making a difference in the community at large. So we're here today partnering with a great group of sponsors because of your innovation, your impact, and your ability to be sustainable by forging an organization built to last. So thank you for joining us for this virtual part of the recognition celebration. Now, the judging process that led us here was conducted in two parts. First, the panel reviewed nearly 100 nominations submitted for this year's awards. From this group, you, the Smart 50, were selected. Next, we invited you to a virtual judging session in October where you were invited to make your best pitch about one of three category areas where you and your organization excel. Again, the judging panel heard amazing stories, inspirational stories, which made their job that much tougher. Because from this group of 50, we identified 5 specialty category award winners, one each for innovation, impact, and sustainable business practices, and then 2 additional awards, one for COVID impact and one for COVID pivot. So thank you once again to our friends and presenting sponsor and title sponsor, USI, our friends at Babs Calland, and our friends at Huntington for spending the day with all of you. Now, before we jump into stories around the 2021 category winners, let's meet all the individuals who comprise this year's Smart 50. So here are the first 25 of this year's class. Charlie Bitzer, Abarta Coca-Cola Beverages. Kanesh Doshi, Axion Labs US Inc. Michael Snyder, Air Ground Express. Emery Baseman, Armina Stone. Scott Bainhauer, Bainhauer Family Funeral Homes. Sri Gaddy, Blue Tree Allied Angels. Stephen Muck, Brayman Construction. Kevin O'Kane, Catalyze Health. Barry Nicoli, Centerville Clinics. Anne Flynn Schlitt, Chatham University. J.D. Ewing, COE Distributing. David Heckler, Comfort Supply. Edward Sheehan, Concurrent Technologies Corporation. CJ Handren, Diamond Kinetics Inc. Mark Zillner, Diamond Pharmacy Services. Karina Dial, Dial Automotive. Eric Ranger and Ralph Kemp, Elk Air Conditioning and Heating. Roy Kern, Equipment Corporation of America. Joe Altieri, FlexScreen LLC. Jonathan Garlow, Ford Business Machines. Frank and Joe Leonello, Franjo Construction. John Castellano, GGC National Contractors. Marion Lewis, Govenda. Ryan Green, Gridwise. And Kim Tillotson Fleming, Heffron Tillotson. Now, congratulations to our first group. So now, let's hear from the judges who had the difficult task of identifying not only the full class of this year's Smart 50, but also selecting the category award winners.
about our region, it's often mentioned how we're resilient. We've reinvented ourselves in our higher education system and our technology. But what really I think sets us apart is the values and the work ethic and the loyalty of this region.
We just have a blue collar work ethic, no quit mentality that translates not just to the blue collar businesses in our area, but I think it translates to all businesses.
You've got, smart people, universities, resources, all out, primed to, start businesses, make a difference. And the people here have, a roll up your sleeves and work hard mentality. And when you put that together, it can lead to success and innovation.
The day goes by so quickly, hearing all these interesting and just impressive stories from all the business owners or business leaders. I really enjoy it.
It's been a very interesting experience, halfway through the day so far, just learning about all the, different and various, businesses that are having a real impact on not just Pittsburgh's economy, but, the global economy that you may not even be aware of that were happening here in town.
Every story is unique. Every story is inspiring. I've really, really enjoyed talking to each and every one of the Smart 50 winners.
Thank you, judges. Now here are the next 25 members of the class of 2021. Nick Bartell, Idelic. Bob Bayshaw, 2-6 Incorporated. Tom McClellan, Intermed Labs. Christy Knishley, Knishley Logistics. Vivek Gupta, Mastech Digital. Josh Fabian, Medify. Jeff Corey, Mortgage Connect LP. August Chico, Parthian Battery Solutions. Anil Badsavla, PenMag. Keith Kaiser, Pittsburgh Botanic Gardens. Alicia B. Harvey Smith, PhD, Pittsburgh Technical College. Ann Folk, PPG. Suzanne Cole, Presley Ridge. Tina Chaikin, Propel Schools. Stephen Ritchie, Ritchie Metals. Ben Wilson, Rivers Agile. Benjamin Schmidt, Roadbotics. Dr. Chris Howard, Robert Morris University. Dennis Wilkie, Rosedale Tech. Ben Jones, Rufford Grouse Society. Michael Zamagius and Christopher Johnson, Teletracking. Ray Nell Jones, The Alignment Chapter Corporation. Tara Rudnicki, Toby Dynavox. Pamela J. Petro, Vector Security Inc. And Jamin Zhu, XYZ Corporation, Sulo. Congratulations, everyone. Next, we'd like to invite you to network at your tables for the next 10 minutes. This is a great opportunity to learn more about your fellow attendees, including what pressing issues they're seeing as we head into 2022, and how they've been applying smart business practices to navigate through the past 18 months. We'll see you back here shortly.